Khloe money's in full effect.
So get your asses to the dance floor, you lame.
Welcome back to the reKap with a K. I'm Colt Paulsen, your favorite Hulu reality TV star.
And I'm Archie J.
But now I made my debut on the Kardashians season 6, episode 5. Happy birthday, Khloe! The Khloé Kardashian is 40 years old.
How do you feel? How do you feel? How do you feel? Come on, talk about it.
Well, literally, I just don't even know how to express my feeling of gratitude, one, to the production company of the Kardashians for reaching out to include me in this birthday montage. I was kind of like, oh, maybe, I mean, this is now the fourth time that I had the possibility of being on the Kardashians. I've been in the present of cameras 3 times prior.
Lucky number 4.
So 4th time's the charm.
Oh,
is that the saying? For me, it is at least. And yeah, I got my Hulu Kardashians debut.
I'm so happy for you.
Roll footage. Happy birthday, Khloe! The Khloé Kardashian is 40 years old. Literally the best 3 seconds of my entire life. And the fact that all the Kardashians, well, do you think they all watched it in the edit for production?
Yeah, because they have to approve it. You know, Courtney said earlier they watched and she tells them to take out all the likes. So.
But I just can't even deal. I feel like what a moment to be featured on the Kardashians for everyone's favorite Kardashian.
Duh, Khloe is the fan favorite.
And I love how this episode was dedicated to Khloé Kardashian.
We love her so much, so we are dedicating this episode to Khloe.
Yeah. It was giving very Keeping Up because Kim had a birthday special. I don't think Kourtney ever had a 40th birthday special.
What did she do? How old is she? 48?
She's 44. 48? She'll be looking damn good at 48, that's for sure.
Would.
But Khloé Kardashian, she turns 40 this year, and I'm so happy because of the trauma she had in her 30s. And she's been very adamant on her 30s were the worst, and she's ready for this new decade.
I can't wait to be in my 40s.
People are scared to turn 40. I have hated every day of my 30s.
I'm ready for it as well for her. I'm ready. I'm excited that she's getting out of the gates. You know, this is a new awakening.
And this season, we're really getting, well, the fact that she said it on the episode, it's the Khloe show.
Why is it called the Kardashians and not the Khloe show? I am in every scene.
Can we talk about that? Like, I'm so glad she acknowledged that she has been carrying this family and this show on her back for decades.
Literally.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, at least she's owning it. And this was her episode to own it. And she's right. This is the Khloe show. It should not be called the Kardashians.
Yep.
Every sister does not show up as much as Khloe. And Khloe's the most vulnerable and the most authentic when it comes to the show. So I'm happy we got to experience a episode dedicated to her. And I loved how there was storyline, but then there was also some montages.
Yes, a little like flashbacks and like also a little clearly a shout out, but also like the sisters were talking about their favorite moments as well. And we're getting flashback clips.
Hearing how the sisters plan this party, or
did they?
Some not so much.
It was just Kim.
We are planning, no. I am planning, not we. Singular me is planning Khloe's birthday party.
I'm just so happy that Kim really did put in the work to make sure Khloe was celebrated.
No, and I would agree with that. And I think that Kim also recognizes that and knows the intensity around going into this new decade, right? And so all of the other sisters, what did Kim say? They were vacationing on the boat and yachts?
Yeah.
It's just like...
Everyone's on a boat and on vacation and no one's responding.
They're all dead to me. I'm just kidding.
But Kris Jenner popped up around that corner when they were at the table with Mindy Weiss. So Kris Jenner was on site.
But what I'm loving about the theme is how the different Kardashians have opinions on how this birthday party is gonna go.
Yeah.
Kourtney's theme of wanting it to just be very 40.
She's like, if it were me, if you're turning 40, that's sophisticated, fun, and a dinner party with candles spelling out 40. I'm like, no, we're not doing anything with a 40.
Candles spelling out 40? No.
Not the vibe. Kim's like, do you want sophisticated or do you want ratchet? And the theme for the birthday party is denim and diamonds, hence why Archie and I are rocking our denim.
I'm thinking like denim and diamonds.
Denim and diamonds could be cool.
I'm so excited now.
Well, this should be your birthday party.
Khloe is always down for the ratchet. It's Khloe Money's night.
And Khloe Money came out to play, and I think she's here to stay.
I hope so.
Yeah, look at this glow now. Look at these boobs. Dolly, watch out.
But Kourtney Kardashian and Khloe had a vision board party. Of course, the only thing Khloe's gonna have on her vision board is quotes.
We don't have anything on the mood board.
Yeah, we do. We have the Southern Dream, Upgrade, The Forever. I mean, a mood board takes a really long time.
Kourtney always gives the best Kourtney moments, and I just love how she really owns being the shortest sister.
We're pretty much the same height.
By me sitting and you standing.
Shout out to Khloé Kardashian for being open about, you know, her plastic surgeon just being in a magazine.
He did my nose.
Oh, how funny.
That is, to be honest, I think one of the most like LA things ever. Like, oh, he did my nose. Raj Kanodia.
Wow.
Now, Khloé Kardashian is really stepping into her therapy era as her sister Kim is. And we know Kourtney has been there. And my favorite moment of this entire conversation was Kourtney bringing up how Khloé brought up how Kris is not happy about it.
And Mom is not happy that I'm in therapy.
Why? If only she would go.
She won't, but she's not thrilled with me.
Knowing that Kourtney is over here really just being like, the reason I don't think Mom wants you to go to therapy is because she's already had to deal with me. And she does not want all her other kids to get into their therapy era where they kind of attack. Because let's be real, when you go to therapy and you work on yourself, you have self-realizations and you have things where you want to address.
Yeah.
And you expect the other person that you have the issues with to kind of be there. So I could see now, looking back, why Kourtney was so this, and everyone else was like, whoa, 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 whoa.
Maybe my mom saw the reaction that I had with her about therapy, and maybe she's like, not the other two. Kourtney is just coming around the corner, being nice to me again.
Khloé also mentioned that, you know, it's come out that she has been the caretaker since she was a young person. And that also kind of ignited her, you know, receiving attention because she was moving adult-like. And so I feel like Kris Jenner's like, yeah, I really don't want you to go do that because then I'm going to be painted out to be the villain as you're unpacking your own traumas to live your best life. And so I think it's a selfish reason for sure. But let the girl go to therapy, Kris.
She just thinks that I have like complex PTSD, like how Mom would like leave me alone with the kids.
I saw somebody say you were parentified, like made to be like a parent when you're like not a parent.
That's what she says.
Khloé said she goes to the same therapist as Kim. She's spoken about it on her podcast. Why is Khloé's therapist coming at her? Like, out of all the Kardashians, we are not going to make Khloé feel like she's doing something wrong by taking a few weeks to herself.
Now I'm being bullied to see my therapist. And then, of course, I'm going to go see her because I'm a people pleaser. So I'm going to go see her. But do I really want to go tomorrow? No.
Like, this therapist is attacking my Khloé.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes scheduling gets in the way.
Oh, 100%.
We're filming, sorry, I can't be in there.
But it is very fascinating to kind of see how Khloé's having to have the realization of, yeah, I had to raise Kendall and Kylie.
Yeah.
And now here she is.
Yeah.
Full, not even full circle, doing the exact same thing, having to raise Tristan and
Dream.
Yeah, the fact that he doesn't have to, she's raising Tristan.
Yeah, Tristan's younger brother?
She's raising him. Well, his brother, but she's just raising Tristan.
I think that era's over.
Literally, I take better care of other people than I do of me. For sure.
And Kourtney, you just became my favorite Kardashian from this episode because when Khloé said she's shedding and Kourtney's response.
I've been like shedding
Tristan.
That was so quick too. I was like, come on. I was like, really? But you know, Kourtney hates the guy.
I know, and I love it. And I kind of forgot
loves him a little bit.
Because Kourtney's been so lovey-dovey with Travis. I'm like, I kind of forgot how much you are the only sister that goes against Tristan.
Also, did you peep Kourtney's swallowing game?
How many supplements I take all at once? What?
Wow, you can really swallow. Wow, look at her go. Ugh. Court, I can't. You're gonna make me like second.
Oh my God, I almost gagged because I was like thinking about it.
She could really just take down those pills, honey.
A whole whopping pill, like
And she's proud. She was proud of that.
Deep throat.
Oh my, not the deep throat. Deep swallow.
Deep swallow.
She can open up and throw it back.
There you go.
As you mentioned earlier, some of the sisters are not helping Kim at all plan this birthday. So, but I also kind of want to just take the moment here to just give a shout out to Mindy Weiss and her team.
Yeah.
Mindy just gets it done. Kim has such an aesthetic when it comes to planning the parties that I feel like Kim wouldn't want it any other way than to just plan it by herself.
Yeah, and we're talking about it now, but it's like Kim is not doing hands-on work. She is delegating, picking out the theme and the vibe, and then Mindy's entourage goes and does the work. So it's like she's complaining about the sisters not being there to help. but it's probably taking about like 2 hours out of her life.
But we got to see a glimpse of Kim Kardashian as a mom, and I love seeing her kids kind of want to show off in front of everyone.
He wants you guys to see him do a wheelie. Oh, wow.
Oh, wow.
Wow. This is a Cybertruck ATV. Be careful. Oh my God, he's gonna do a wheelie with him on there.
First of all, I'm like, is this the only kid in the world? Well, probably Elon's child, but like, who has a Cybertruck ATV?
Yes. What the heck?
I was like, okay.
And I'm kind of actually upset with the Kardashians a little bit because
Why?
the teaser for the show when they showed this moment made it so much more dramatic. And we know Saint did break his arm, and I'm trying to remember if he broke his arm previously or prior to this. I'm not for sure, but I was thinking that was the moment we're gonna see Saint break his arm on TV.
No.
And nope, Kim stepped in. She made sure her son was safe.
Did she?
Yes, she did.
He kept going. He doesn't listen to this woman.
No wheelies, especially on the cement. Hey, it's not funny.
Wait, what did she say? I'm being serious.
She said, I'm being serious.
I'm being serious.
And he's like,
Being a mom, the hardest job you have?
Oh my God, hands down. Hands down, toes down, hands down.
I just know that Psalm is going to stress this woman out for the rest of his life.
Psalm or Saint?
Saint. Psalm.
Both.
Both.
I'm serious. I am serious.
The fact that Khloé Kardashian is taking a birthday trip before her birthday party, I'm like, what? Where are we? What is the new Khloé? Like, she really is stepping into her 40s as a new born-again person.
Okay, Lady Gaga.
Malika has been hounding me to go on a road trip with her for God knows how long. So here we are, kicking off my birthday. We're gonna go drink some wine, and who knows where this day is gonna end up.
I love a trip to Santa Barbara, but this is also something that's not too far off. They've done this many a times. It's about 45 minutes away from their house.
They love it.
And they just go to the winery and they get a little too wine wasted. But I was thriving watching, you know, this whole dynamic with her and Malika on this excursion.
When Khloé's with Malika, I feel like there's so much history there.
Yeah.
And Khloé does open up, and if Khloé's gonna talk about anything and everything to anyone, it is Malika.
Yep.
And we did get some insight onto her and Tristan's relationship and how True believes that Khloé and Tristan are married.
It's just probably better for her. It's not like she would really understand, and it's okay.
It is the right thing to do, in my opinion.
Absolutely.
Get married, have kids. That's what I want to teach her.
And I'm just shocked because he did propose to her in the past. It was a thing that happened.
I don't recall.
Well, it was brought up on the show. Khloé, season 2, Khloé, I'm like, I think she said yes, and then obviously shit went south.
Clearly not memorable.
Yeah. Well, we didn't see it on camera or anything.
Yeah.
But so True believes that Tristan and Khloé are married. And I think I don't know, I just feel like Khloé kind of coming to the realization of, I don't want her to think that this is how marriage is, because
Yeah.
Tristan does not live with Khloé.
Right.
She says, you never kiss. Like, none of that is going on.
The only thing that bothers me about that would be, I don't want True going through life thinking this is what a marriage is. That, oh, you're married to someone and they don't live with you and you never have to kiss them, or you don't sleep in the same bed together. Like, I would love my kids to see me have a husband one day, and I would love them to see like love and affection and romance. Like, I do want them to have that.
I thought her perspective on it was really interesting because when it first was mentioned, I was like, I guess that might be good for a kid. But then her actually having the tangible facts of why this is not efficient makes a lot of sense, because I feel like, you know, not knowing and not being aware and you thinking this is how love should be, you're going to fast forward and this kid's going to be right in therapy as well. So I feel like, you know, Khloé had the right take on that. I don't know how she's going to go about it, but
I don't know, I'm curious when that will be discussed and talked about. And knowing Khloé, it will be brought up on the show because, like we said, it's the Khloé show. But it was fun to kind of see how Khloé and Malika were like, if we went to college, we probably would be married by now.
No, I just want to clear that up because I don't think that's true.
You don't?
Oh, no.
If we had gone to college,
We would be married.
we would be married.
Yeah, I agree.
100%. We probably missed a very
Ample opportunity.
Well, Courtney went to college though.
Did you go to college?
Of course I went to college,
sorry.
yes.
Are you married?
No, but I was also gay in Nebraska.
Okay. I'm not married. A lot of my women friends are not married and they went to college. So I don't know if that's true. I don't know if that's true.
I
don't know if that's true.
I'm gonna go back to Khloe's podcast because Obsessed, and they talk a lot about stuff and like the guys they were dating
With the Malikas and
Yes.
Khadijah? Yeah.
Not the Malika. Nori's
Sky
Black
High.
Book.
Sky
Nori's
High.
Black Book's coming out in this one. When she coined that, there's no turning back. There's no turning back. But then again, they brought up Kourtney Kardashian and like, well, she went to college and didn't get married.
Exactly.
We've got the storyline of Kourtney going to college many a times, and every time I'm obsessed with it.
Can you say one sentence in Spanish for us?
Hola, ¿cómo estás?
And hearing Kourtney just really express how I don't know Spanish. Like,
Same. I was like, I feel so seen. I took 2 years of Spanish. Okay? ¿Cómo está? Like, that's all I know.
Yeah.
That's how you do it in Spanish.
but taking 2 years of Spanish and minoring in it for a degree, I think are two different things.
Your minor was Espanol and you don't even know how to speak Spanish.
Oh, señorita.
Kourtney should be able to have a little bit more of a fluent vibe and speak things.
well, she did in the confessional.
She didn't know what they were saying.
Entiendo mucho.
You know, ¿dónde está el baño?
Sí.
¿Dónde?
She did. They said the bathroom. She was
Donde
like,
está
she said,
el baño?
Oh, here.
Yeah. No, it's not over there. It's over there. There, though. No, you gotta point to the el baño. Not that back there. Your bathroom is back here.
Oh, yes. I'm reenacting her.
Oh, I thought you wanted to point. I was like, the bathroom's back there. When Khloe was talking about grassy ass,
Grassy ass.
Would just make me laugh.
That's Kourtney. Grassy ass.
I thought she was saying grassy ass.
No.
And then I had to take a second.
Gracias.
Gracias.
Yeah.
Well, shit.
Yeah.
It was also fascinating to have Khloe return to a place that she visited with Lamar, and how I loved how she kind of was just bringing up the fact that like, oh, all the workers are probably like, oh, not this girl again.
I've stayed here with a couple men.
Wait, really?
I have. One person I was married to,
Okay, I think I knew that. That was just a long time ago.
but it was a dark time here. I'm sure they're like, that girl's here again.
I was like, what happened?
Yeah. Well, we know what happened in the hot tub.
We definitely took advantage of the jacuzzi and everything.
I love it.
But
The water has been drained since.
yes,
Malika.
thank you, Malika. It has.
What were y'all doing?
What were you doing?
What were you doing?
They did bring up dating apps and how Khloe is not on the dating apps.
But I'm not on Hinge, and I'm not on Raya,
Yeah,
and I'm not on all
you
these
don't
things,
need it.
and I don't want to be.
But then when she kind of realized and got to thinking about, you know, the pleasure of kink.
Kink.
I actually like to be hit a little bit. I like a little aggression.
You are wild.
Strangle me, spit on me, whatever it takes.
Yes. Now listen. Did I just pipe up and get excited?
I think everyone did when Khloe said that.
No. I also like a little aggression.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, who doesn't?
Spit, slap. Isn't that what she said?
Yeah.
Yeah.
When she said that, I was like, you are my girl.
Don't do it to me though.
Well, then you don't like it.
I do.
No, she's saying she likes it.
But I can also still be in the
Yeah.
act.
Yeah, you like to be the aggressor.
I'm just here living my life.
What I hate that Khloe does all the time is she always like second guesses herself. When she's giving us a moment like this and she's like, she likes it, she catches herself, just kidding.
Just kidding.
You're not kidding.
It's like, girl, yes, own it.
You were serious.
Own it. We all love it. Little choke, a little slap, a little spit. Like, we all like it.
Especially you. I've heard your stories.
My mom watches this.
Well, you just said who does it?
When Malika kind of throws some shade at Khloe about the hot tub, I love how that was the transition to kind of open up a little bit more about Lamar.
Lamar, because our dad died so young, Lamar was like the first man that ever came in our lives that was like the head of the household, like for all of us. Lamar was everyone's protector. Everyone, even if someone was older, looked up to Lamar.
Yeah, I think that was really interesting. And for her to make the comparison of, you know, Lamar was like the first guy to really come into the household and be that staple male figure. Like that was really, it was moving. But it's also like, I didn't really know how intense that was because Bruce was there, you know?
Yeah.
So
One of my favorite parts about the episode was the montages we got of Khloe. And I just love how not safe for work Khloe is.
Definitely does not have big energy. Like, I don't want BBE. Big energy and then big ball energy. I'm scared.
It's
so good for your vagina. You're like steaming your vagina with roses.
A steamy vagina sounds gross.
I don't want it opened up, I want it tighter.
Just tell me about my nipples. You know the bodysuit? It's a sliver. Is it supposed to just cover my I tend to have a larger puss. Like when I'm fat, it gets fatter.
Love that girl.
Down.
Okay.
Is that the saying?
Yes.
Yeah. Two other little flashback stories we got was first being a really sentimental one, and I think just goes to show how loving and selfless Khloe is at such a young age.
Got this piggy bank that was like as tall as us, and it was like a Coke bottle, and we would put so much money in it. And when I was getting my first divorce, I moved out and I had no money. I think I was like 21, and she was like, here, you can have my Coke bottle.
We brought up Kim's first marriage earlier this season on the reKap, and here Kim is talking about how when she divorced her first husband at 21, she was lost, she had no money, and she did not know what to do. And Khloé Kardashian, probably at 18, 17?
Yeah, because if Kim was 21,
she's 4 years older than Khloe.
Yeah, so.
Yeah. Wow. Khloé Kardashian just gave her $6,000, which back then, that would have been a freaking $20,000 probably.
This is what sisterhood is all about.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I will give you the shirt off my back. Like, I want to make sure you're cool. And I don't know. I love these stories because Kim was just like, and that was what I needed for my down payment for my apartment.
So for her birthday, I found the same Coke bottle, piggy bank, and I filled it up, and I was like, thank you. She couldn't believe I remembered the Coke bottle.
I'm sitting here thinking, I'm like, well, no wonder Kim is going all out for Khloe, because Khloe's been going all out for Kim for years.
She's held it down.
Yeah.
I do want to know, though, how much money was in this revived Coke bottle? Was it $6,000?
I bet.
Or was it more?
It had to have been 6.
Okay.
She paid for the whole party.
Sure.
Yeah, I bet
But you're Kim Kardashian now. I could still take a little more.
That's true. That is true. But if you're a fan of the Kardashians, you know the story of Khloé Kardashian thinking she's a literal dog.
When Khloe was a kid, she always barked like a dog, thought she was a dog for like the first 4 years of her life.
I was a little dog. My aunt and my uncle, if they were mad at someone, they would tell me to go bite them, and I would.
Khloe still to this day having to bark.
If I call my uncle right now, he'll say, bark for me, and I still have to bark.
It's insane. Rough.
Yeah, that was weird.
You thought it was weird?
Yeah. You got to get on the phone with your uncle as a 40-year-old, and he's like, bark? Strange. The man needs therapy.
I looked at it as it's like a family joke of just like, bark for me. Woof, woof.
I'm calling the cops.
You're calling CPS for
like
adults.
Child Protective Services for adults, yes.
Chloe laughed at it, so I just have to laugh.
Talk about enabling. I mean, they're the ones that placed the bowls on the floor.
Kim saying Khloe was licking legs. Like, she really thought she was a damn dog.
Oh, gosh. The things we do as kids.
Method acting. Now on to one of the most epic birthday parties of all birthday parties. We're making it to the soundstage.
I've done a few parties at a sound studio, and it's never as like intimate. The ceiling's really high. Like, it's never that intimate of a party.
I don't know. I think that it's like an interesting vibe when it's like a party at a sound stage with like a set. Like you're literally on a set.
And so the sisters are kind of mad at me.
The fact that Kylie did not want the party to be at a soundstage, like this is what the Kardashians are fighting over, is it's not an intimate birthday house party vibe when you have such high ceilings at a soundstage. Like, are we serious?
Yeah, I don't know. Did she really think she would really have a house party for her 40th birthday?
Well, I'm just wondering, maybe they just wanted it to be so tight-knit and close.
That doesn't even sound like that fun. Like, Khloe needed to let loose. She's always tight-knit and close.
Yeah.
Open it up. Spread those legs.
Get out of the gates,
She was
honey.
twerking everywhere.
She
What?
was. I hope she got laid that night.
No.
Is Snoop single?
No, he's been married for like 30 years.
I really do have a major bone to pick with Scott Disick. Literally, why can he be my favorite reality TV star and then the most hated? Maybe that's why he makes for such a good reality TV villain.
Scott's supposed to be coming to my party.
Does Scott know about the party, or did they not?
Yes, he's confirmed 3 times and he's RSVP'd, and then still said, am I invited to Khloe's party?
But the fact that Khloé Kardashian is over here, including you in storylines, showing up to support you, making sure you feel seen and invited to things, and when you do get the invite to, I don't know, her 40th birthday party, you're not gonna show up.
He's such a liar. He was begging to come.
So Scott's not coming, and Kendall's in New York,
She has work the next day.
I have an issue with Kendall.
Okay, but can we talk about Scott first? We can go to Kendall after.
Okay, I don't have anything to say about Scott.
You don't have anything to say about the Scott storyline?
No, I mean, I think this is to be expected about Scott.
Well, that's something to say.
I mean, definitely a douche move.
I'm just so over him at this point.
I'm annoyed that Scott's not coming. I'm annoyed because I love Scott and I want him to celebrate with me. He always complains that he doesn't get invited to shit, and then this is what he does.
The fact that people still, like I've said it before, do not show up for Khloe, and no one films with Scott. No one.
Right, yeah.
Like, she's the only one keeping him included in this family.
Right.
Why can you not show up? He used Mason to get Kim's home to then invite his friends on the same day of Khloe's birthday party. Like you said, douche move.
Now, Kendall, douche move.
Kendall's not even showing up.
Right.
Well, yeah, why are we mad at Kendall if she was working?
Kendall was in New York. She said she had a shoot the next day. We have seen time and time again the Kardashians fly back and forth. They have planes that they own, and you're always talking about, oh, Khloe, she helped raise me, and she's my favorite sister, I love her, you know, next to Kylie. Where are you at?
Well, the fact, though, that episode 1, Khloe literally said to Kendall, you better come to my birthday party.
Khloe's turning 40?
Turning 40.
According to Kylie, so am I.
You better be at my birthday, bitch.
I do not think that would foreshadow to her not being there.
Horrible.
Khloe's birthday is in June. She's one of the only Kardashians that has a birthday at the beginning of the year. Everyone else's is back to back to back to back to back. You can make it to Khloe's 40th birthday.
Everybody should have been there. That's all I'm saying.
Do you think the sound stage of it all had something to do with it? Where if Kendall did not want to go to something that wasn't
intimate? It has
intimate?
nothing to do with you.
Yeah, but I'm just saying.
Let it go, show up.
Because Kylie's over here being like, wait, this party was actually so fun.
I think Kim was onto something because I think this is the best party ever, and I don't know what the energy was in the room. But everyone just like let loose.
They don't even show up to film, and they don't even show up to support their second mother.
Right. Be a mess, throw up somewhere, be a slob kebab.
Live your best damn life. I'm here for it. I love it.
Basically, Khloe having the OMG, you got money, Kim moment was so good.
Yeah, she's like, oh, you wealthy.
Yes.
Yes, girl.
Your sister's Kim Kardashian, honey.
You're so wealthy. Are we okay?
But sisters expect to bail because Kim Kardashian is not doing this on her own.
Whoever plans the party pays for the party, but like no one is here, but I'm definitely sending everyone a bill.
If you're not gonna get Dolly Parton to come sing, might as well get Snoop Diggity Dogg.
I remember watching this birthday party on the digital, on the phone, right? On everyone's story. And I was going to Kylie's story and Kim's story and Khloe's story. And so seeing this now, like in this visual component, I felt like I was there.
Yeah, and the moment where Khloe realizes who's coming out. On social media, Kim Kardashian was obviously very, very drunk. As you said, we watched it live. Yeah. And a story of her on Instagram was posted of her getting flipped.
That was crazy.
They showed it on the show, but they edited out the part where Corey Gamble comes up really concerned for Kim and tells the guy to chill out.
Yeah.
And Kim being the tipsy kid being like, I'm fine, like stop, I'm having fun. I'm just glad they included it on the show because as a fan, when that happened, we're like, Kim does not dance. And here she is. That is a testament to show how fun this birthday party was.
Exactly. That was wild. Like Kim Kardashian being flipped and thrown in the air, and it happened this fast.
Even I'm dancing, guys. Even I am dancing.
I love it. Do your flips.
But what an amazing birthday party. Khloé Kardashian, we absolutely love you. Archie, you didn't tell her happy birthday.
Happy birthday. I did too.
When?
Last June.
Oh, okay. When did it happen? It's now time for the peak and the pit of the episode. Archie, take it away.
So my peak of this episode, I mean, there were so many great peaks, right? I love Santa Barbara. I love the birthday. But it was Khloe asking the entire team around her, do you write down your goals? Like, I just am grateful that I make it to bed every night. And I'm like saying, same.
Do all you guys write goals? No. The fact that I make it to my bed at night, it's a huge accomplishment. I'm like, oh, I say a prayer. I'm like, thank God I'm here.
My peak of the episode has to be Kathy Hilton and Kris Jenner.
Oh, yes.
Kathy Hilton in the background.
She was like this.
She had no idea what was going on. And also Kris Jenner handing the dollar bills to the stripper. That is me to a T.
She was like, here. And
You
then
said it there.
She put it on the speaker and it slid down.
Yep, honey. I'm like, I'm not putting it in your underwear. Are you kidding me?
Oh yeah, we getting busy tonight, y'all.
My pit. They went to Santa Barbara, and we have seen time and time again that they have gotten wine drunk, and it did not happen.
That's true.
It did not happen. We've seen them laugh, fall off bikes. Remember?
Yeah.
This did not happen. This was a chill wine day.
Shit, hold on. Oh, I think if I was sober, I'd be just as bad. I don't think the alcohol, I'm probably better drunk. No, but I think my golf game is a sign that the day is over.
Maybe it's because they needed Kris Jenner there.
Probably.
My pit of the episode has to be that Tristan Thompson has to ruin every freaking moment, and he ruined the Santa Barbara trip because that man's name was Tristan.
I'm Khloe.
Awesome, Tristan. Nice to meet you.
Tristan.
Oh, hi.
Oh, good old Tristan follows me everywhere.
Are you kidding me?
He said, good old Tristan follows
Literally.
me wherever I go.
Come on. He could have lied. Say something else. Like, it's Khloe's birthday weekend. But I'm just remembering I was in this episode and I don't ever want to lose this feeling.
Oh, you want to stay in this week forever?
Yep. I'm never going to leave episode 5 of the Kardashians.
Well, I'm moving on without you.
Okay. Next week you'll be here by yourself. Take away. That is all for this week's episode of the reKap. Make sure to check out all of our past recaps in case you missed them.
And be sure to comment down below your favorite moments of this episode.
Happy birthday, Khloe! Literally, I did the squeal.